integration, right? Constructor will be executed during object creation. Perfect. This is what you need to be understand. Did you understand? Yeah. So in last week, so these are all new points came. You have to be aware. The first one will be this is pure based on I can talk like functions related terminology. Then next one I would like to talk here class, object, method, that discussion. Class, object, and what's such a method. These are all discussion. Very good. Constructor also. Okay. Yeah. Daniel, when you're talking about the keyword argument, what argument actually? Keyword argument, and we can apply on function. We can apply on constructor, and we can apply on method actually. We can apply on what's such a method. We'll see. These are all. Don't worry. Okay. If anyone joined just now, session is not started actually. I'm just trying to preparing learning notes for today. Let us move on. Last week, what is the last example? Okay, 3 parameters constructor. I will explain one more time. I believe you guys done last week practice, but anyway, let me give a small recap actually. Online team, are you ready? Is my voice is clear? Can I get one response from anybody, please? Yeah. Okay. Last week, what I have covered, I will give a small recap. Especially parameters constructor. Why? Because remembering all you already know.
Asina, Sarah, washroom gala.
Daniel, what is the topic name? Topic name is object-oriented programming. What is the topic name? Yeah. Object-oriented programming system or principles. Throughout the course, throughout this one, what we are doing? First point, we can create a class. We can create what's a class actually. Daniel, what is a class? Simple. Class is nothing but an idea. It's an idea, plan, theory, specification, anything you can say actually. Class contains attributes and methods. Simple class contains variables and what's actually methods actually. The next one. We can create methods inside of the class. Methods what's actually inside of the class. Daniel, why method? Maybe today you will come to know. The method purpose will be it will be perform an operation. It will perform what's actually operation actually. The next one. We can create object to the class. We can create what's actually object to a class. To a what's actually class actually. To a class. Good. We can create a constructor inside of the class. Constructor inside of the class. Instead of what's actually class. Is it okay? Can I make it these 2 points in one shot? You will get an idea. Perfect. Nice point actually. Let me repeat again. We can create a class. We can create a methods inside of the class. We can even create a constructor inside of the class. So please be silent. We can create an object to the class. We can create object to what's such a class. Nice point. We can call method, Chappan sir, by using object name. By using what's such a object name. The next one. Constructor will be executed during object creation. Constructor will be executed during object creation. Either you trust or not, these are all my pinpoints actually. Pinpoints in the sense, I never ever forget these points in my whole career. So that much important actually. Even once you join in a company tomorrow, you started working. Suddenly, if somebody talking about the class, these are all discussion you should ever actually. Somebody discussing about the method, okay, method inside of the class we can create. Hey, how to access method by using object name actually. This is, trust me, pure fundamentals, man. Tell me, fundamentals. You should be very strong in this area. E points lo meer chala strong untali. That you can what happened. Getting some itching. Okay, sorry. Okay, cool. These are all things I have covered. Daniel, anyway, can you talk about the parameterized constructor? Let me talk about the parameterized constructor. Types of constructors. Types of what such a constructor? Two types, man. Two types. Can you tell me first one? Zero parameterized. Next one, parameterized. Actually, zero parameterized constructor. The next one, parameterized constructor. Parameterized what such a constructor? Yeah, good, Daniel. When you're talking about the zero parameterized constructor, we already know this. I would like to jump directly into, right, I would like to, so if a constructor having parameter, that is called as a parameterized constructor. Self is mandatory. If a constructor, yeah, session started. If a constructor having parameters, then that is called as parameterized constructor. What constructor, Sarji? Parameterized constructor. Yeah, good. Okay, good. It can be either one parameterized constructor, that's still okay, valid actually. The next one, two parameterized constructor, valid actually. Three parameterized constructor, trust me, no limitation. So and more. And what exactly, sir? More actually, no limitation. But remember one thing. Constructor, you are creating a constructor. Okay, Daniel. One parameter, then we need to pass one value. Two parameter, we need to pass one value. One value. Then Chapan sir, last week I covered, right? Kada? Two parameters. Chapan sir, two parameters. Pass two parameters or provide two parameters actually. Provide one value. Provide one value. Then here also, Chapan sir, provide two values. The next one, three parameters. Chapan sir. Yeah. Thank you. Three parameters means what exactly? No, three values. Three values we need to pass. That's what we done even the last week actually. Am I right? Now let us enter into the code directly. I can write one small example so that I can continue today's session actually. Constructor name should be underscore init underscore. First parameter should be self. Actually. Let me write small example. I'm just trying to jumping into the code, get ready to understand. Anyway, I already covered one parameter. One parameterized constructor. Let me write the code quickly. Yeah. Class employee, arrest student, anything you can do actually. def underscore init self and so zero parameterized constructor. What constructor, sir? Zero parameterized constructor. E1 equals to employee. Good. You have created an object. Can somebody tell me what is output, sir? Zero. Why? Because good. Overall done practice. Those guys are responding. Everybody need to do the practice. Everybody should be in the same zone. Everybody should do practice actually. Class constructor, zero parameterized constructor. Then during object creation, constructor will be executed automatically actually. Good. Let us convert into one parameterized constructor. Get ready. One parameterized constructor actually. Employee. What I have taken number actual. Good. Right. If there is a parameter, then please understand this is the syntax. Self dot number equals to number. This is called as instance variable. What variable? Today I will tell you what is instance variable. Today I will tell you. Right. Now, Daniel, within the constructor, can I write a print statement? You can write, but not recommended. But anyway, let me tell you actually. Right. So employee number is employee. What's such? Number is column. Chapter sir. Yeah, always within print, always left hand side what is available that you need to capture actually. Always inside print, think like this is variable. You should not print, never ever print right hand side. You have to print always left hand side actually. Daniel, why? Because this is the assignment operator actually. This is the assignment operator. Okay. If a constructor having one parameter, we need to pass one value. Yeah, very good, sir. That's what even we done actually. Am I right? Let's take this example. Simple, straight to the point. We already covered this. Then Daniel, what is the next example? Next example is a two parameter constructor. What is the next example, Sarji? Two parameters constructor. Two parameters constructor. I can just have to take here, comma, name. What exactly, sir? You can just have to take this. Yeah. I'm sorry. Can you help me? Self dot name equals to name. And here you can just have to take this one, print off. And employee name is self dot name, and here also two values. So everybody make a note. Yeah, good. So the point is, if a constructor having two parameter, while you are creating an object, you need to pass two values. You need to pass two values actually. Come to the session at right time actually, so that you can understand the session nicely. Okay? Yeah, please. Employee number is 101. Employee name is Daniel actually. Very good. Now let's take this one. Two parameters are constructor. Done. Now three parameters are constructor. What is the next one, Sarji? Three parameters are constructor. Three parameters are constructor. Okay. Now we'll do one thing. Hey, come on. Yeah. Salary. What exactly, sir? Salary. Chapter, sir. Self dot salary equals to salary. And now you can just have to take the whole line. Very good. This is what we done in the last week actually. Employee salary is. Can somebody help me? Self dot salary. Very good. Salary. Now here I would like to tell 10,000 actually. $10,000. Very good. That's what we done in the last week. Can I continue? Yeah. Till here I have explained in the last week. Now today's session let me continue actually. Now we are going to working with one combination. This combination is awesome, and in real time we are using actually. Make a note on this one. Daniel, we are going to working with class. Okay. Constructor. Very nice. Next one, method also. What exactly? Method also. Daniel, why method? Hold on, I will tell you. Why method? Why method actually? Why method, you know? Go back to the same story. I would like to take only one parameter, and I would like to initialize only one instance variable. I would like to print only one thing, and I would like to pass only one value. Yeah. This is called class constructor combination. What combination, sir? Class constructor combination. Am I right? Good. But let me tell you, program is valid, but there is a small limitation. What is that limitation, you know? See, the purpose for constructor will be initialization purpose, sir. What purpose, madam? Initialization. I mean to say, to create instance variable only. Don't write print statements inside of this one. Still you can write, but that is not a good practice actually. If you wanted to print instance variable, create separate method. Create what's separate method actually. This is really great practice. That's what you should get an idea actually. Look at my screen. Whoever all missed my step actually, you cannot understand what I'm explaining actually. Just previously this is code is a valid, and you got an output actually. Yeah, valid actually. But let me tell you, class is valid, constructor is valid, instance variable is valid, but instance variable you are trying to printing inside constructor, please don't do that actually. Indirectly you are started using instance variable. Instance variable, to print instance variable, we need to use method. You need to use what, Sarji? Inside constructor, don't do that actually. That is a wrong practice. That is wrong practice. In bedroom, we should not have lunch actually. At hall only, we should have a lunch. Please make a note actually. That is a standard. Right? Now, Daniel, what we need to do? DEF. Let me create one method. Method name is what exactly, you know, Sarji? That's what you need to understand. Simple. What I done, you know, in between this line and this line, I have created a method. That's it actually. But let me run the code. Can somebody tell me why no output, sir? Output enduku ledu? Very good. Very nice point actually. Then you guys understand all previous points actually. See, this is a constructor. This constructor is executed already. But this is the method. When it comes to method, we should call explicitly. Right? We should call what, Sarji? Explicitly. E1 dot what, Sarji? Details. Perfect actually. Excellent. Hope you understand. This is called as class constructor method combination. What combination? Class constructor method. Daniel, why method came? Why method, you know? Do you wanted to use instance variable? Use inside instance method only. Do you wanted to use instance variable? Use inside of method only. Use inside of what, Sarji? Method only. That's what you need to be understand. Very good. These are all such a valid combinations actually, right? One more example I can take, and now I need your help, Sarji. Yeah, same story again actually. Name చెప్తారా? చెప్పండి బాస్. Self dot name equals to name, and here is what exactly? Just you can just to bring one more line. That's it. Employee name is self dot name. Perfect. Do you think we are done actually? No. Yeah, here you need to pass the value. That's what. If you touch the code, where are all changes required, you should know actually. Yeah, now this example is valid actually. Such a beautiful getting, I guess, right? Then I would like to execute one more combination. చెప్పండి సార్. నేమ్ comma salary actually. Now talk with me. Self dot salary equals to salary. Okay, all right, then you can just have to keep here. Ayyo. Employee salary is, and here what I need to print? Here value. Here what's actually value? So 10,000. Can I ask? Can somebody tell class? Can somebody tell constructor? Parameterizer constructor. 3 parameterizer constructor. Right. How many variables? 3. Instance variable. Can you tell what it is? Method. Inside method you are using instance variable. Object creation. What creation? During object creation we are passing 3 value because constructor having 3 parameters. Rule. These are all pin to pin you should understand. Why like this? Parameter. Pass the value. Instance variable. You can use instance variable inside method. Class. Create an object. These are all fundamental. Method. By using object name you need to call. By using object name you need to. Can I tell you? If you execute this example 100 times, how many times? 100 times, you will understand the beauty. Until that you cannot understand. మీరు ఒక 100 సార్లు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ 100 అంటే నాట్ ఏ జోక్ యాక్చువల్లీ, బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ రియల్లీ డూ దట్ వన్ యూ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ద బ్యూటీ ఆఫ్ ది కోడ్ యాక్చువల్. ఇఫ్ యూ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ ఓన్లీ 1 or 2 టైమ్, నో 1 టైమ్కి సబ్జెక్ట్ రాదు సర్చ్. ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ డూయింగ్ 1 టైమ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ యాక్చువల్ యూ కెనాట్ క్యాచ్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్. మినిమం రిపిటేషన్ రియల్లీ మ్యాటర్. రిపిటేషన్ అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ సబ్జెక్ట్ నేర్చుకునేటప్పుడు ఎస్పెషల్లీ. ఓకే, కూల్. We are Java people. Can we add? Sheikh Sarji, in Python, let me tell you, semicolon is that still okay you can give, but that is not a good practice. Python, semicolon is optional. Java, semicolon is mandatory. Python, semicolon is optional. Semicolon is what, Sarji? Optional. Yeah, look at my screen. You will get output. See, you never get error actually. But that is optional. You understand, I guess. This is a secret you might not ever tell it, I guess, right? I know, if you're from Java, semicolon is a mandatory. But delete this. Okay. Fine. Sir, what I'm doing, did I add this? Yeah, let me add this. I'm planning to create 3 objects. Get ready for this. I'm planning to create how many objects, sir? 3 objects actually. 3 objects with information, with the data. With what exactly, sir? Data actually. Yeah, get ready. Same code I can take actually. Get ready. Yeah, Daniel. Sorry. EMP1 equals to employee 101 Daniel 10,000. One more object, employee 2 equals to చెప్తాను సార్. ఎంప్లాయీ చెప్పండి 102. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ప్రసాద్, నెక్స్ట్ వన్ 20,000. ఎంప్లాయీ 3 equals to employee 103 కామా రాజు
ఆధార్ కార్డు
30,000 actually. 30,000, right? All right. Make a note on this one. I have a question for you. One class, one constructor, one method, 3 instance variable, 3 parameter, 3 objects actually. Can I execute the code? Yeah, let me execute actually. Good. What is output, Sarji? Why?
నో మెథడ్.
Very nice. Then emp1 dot what exactly, sir? Details. First method, then first object information. Conclusion of the story, all 3 are different objects. Every object holding their own data. Unique data actually, right? Can I just try to maintain some social distance actually? I mean to say, some space in between the output. First object information. I need, see, if you call again same thing actually. What happens, sir? Malli em jarugutundi? Again the same object it will be print. I don't want that one. I need second object. What I need to do? Very good. Exactly, sir. Exactly. Second object information. Third object information. Can you tell me? EMP? Can I tell the good news? We done actually. If you really understand this example. Perfect, man. Perfect. First object information. Second object information. Third object information. Such a beautiful. Practice this example minimum 10 times, man. Wow, such a nice code we have written. We started from scratch. How to create a class you don't know, but today you understand how to create a class, how to create a constructor, how to create a method, and inside constructor instance variable, inside method using instance variable, inside method using instance variable. Chappan sir, using instance variables we need to use inside method. Instance variable we need to use inside method actually. Method లోపల మనం యూస్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఓకే, example practice 10 times. 10 times, man. Really. I'm telling very seriously. Now it's the right time. Maybe. Oh, I didn't even open material. Then Daniel, how you delivered? Sir, this material prepared by us. We know each and every point actually. What happened? Still I'm in sleeping mode, I guess. Parameterizer constructor. Good. This is what you need to understand. Yeah. Everybody make a note. Class constructor, one parameterizer constructor. Inside constructor print statement I cannot recommend, even though we already know this example. First object. Yeah, constructor having one parameter, during object creation pass the value. Second object, constructor having one parameter, during object creation pass. Cinema is same way actually. First point you have to be strong, remaining all copy paste actually. Remaining all what such a copy. That's what you might heard. Developer job copy paste antaru kada. But first point is the painful actually. Then remaining all you can copy paste. Okay? Yeah. If constructor having one parameter, then during object creation we need to pass. Nice, we already know that. Can I write constructor and method inside of in a single program? Yeah, we can write. Constructor purpose will be to create instance variable. Yes, we can write constructor and method both in a single program. Here constructor purpose is to initialize instance variable and method purpose is to perform operation. As of now, just printing actually. 2 parameterizer constructors, Haji. Okay, so before proceeding into the 2 parameterized, I would like to confirm class, 1 parameterizer constructor, method actually. Very good. Object creation. During object creation, constructor having one value, constructor having one parameter, we need to pass one value. During object creation, constructor having one parameter, we need to pass one value respectively. With object name, you need to call method e1.display. With object name, you need to call method e2.display respectively. మీకు అర్థమైందా సార్? నైస్. Access instance variable and instance method. Simple method we can access by using object name. Method we can access by using object. Give me 2 minutes time. Online team till now are you clear? Doors close చేస్తున్నాయండి. Online team, are you clear till now? Yeah. Two parameters. Then we need to pass two values. If constructor having two parameter, then during object creation we need to pass two values. Three parameters are constructor. Yeah, three parameters. Creating instance variable. Okay. Maybe we started this topic on Friday, kada? When we started, sir? On Friday. On Friday, next one Saturday. The next one is what exactly, sir? Today, Monday actually. See, who are all attended session on Friday, those guys only can understand Saturday session. Who are all attended session on Friday and Saturday, those guys only can understand Monday. I mean to say today. If at least you miss one session, either Friday or Saturday, trust me, gone case, sir. Gone case actually. You cannot understand whoops because whoops ardham kada actually. That too, how I defined my whoops concept, such a beautiful. Let me tell you, out of all topics in Python, whoops is such a difficult topic actually. But I made it very easy with our material. Please understand this. Okay. Good. That's what I'm telling. Be regular actually. Be regular. So to understand whoops topic, we have discussed on Friday, Saturday. Maybe today we can close. We'll see. But if environment is like this, actually we may not close. We'll see. Environment cooperation also required. Online team, we are having some noise in outside actually. Please be on the line. Okay. Meanwhile, you guys kindly please walk through. Sir, damn sure indirect question. Difference between method and constructor. What is the topic? Difference between method and constructor actually. Let me highlight this point. Method. What is the main purpose for method will be, by using method we can perform an operation, sir. By using method we can perform operation. That's it. What is the purpose for constructor? Constructor purpose will be initialization purpose. Also called as instance variable. Instance variable. Can you give me 2 minutes? Let me talk with that man. For constructor purpose is to initialize instance variable. Chapani? To initialize initialization purpose. You can also call as a creating a instance variable actually. Guys, you know what? Method name can be on Saturday. I have covered this point. Sir, method name M1, M2, M3 up to you. Do you want your name actually? You can give. But constructor name should be in it. Yeah, only one name actually. Like Ek Niranjan. Only one name. You should not provide any other name. If you provide any other name, that is not a constructor. No error. That is not a constructor actually. That is not a constructor. Okay. This is something like a king in jungle. Only one king actually. If two kings, gone case. More quarrels actually. Methods we should call explicitly to execute. Are you talking about method? Yeah, Daniel. Then at what time method body will execute, we need to call explicitly. But when it comes to constructor, automatically executes. At what time? During object creation. During what? These are all fundamentals. Topic name is instance variable. What is the topic name? Instance variable. Then I need to cover especially. First one I need to cover what is instance variable. How to create instance variable. How to access instance variable. Let me repeat again. Can you tell me 3 points you should aware? First one, what is instance variable? Next one, how to create instance variable. The next one, how to access. If you know these 3 things, we can close this topic. Are you ready? Good. First one, what is instance variable? To understand what is instance variable, let me write one small example. నేను ఒక చిన్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రాశాను చూడండి. Let me write one small example. Try to understand this example. Try to understand this example. Yeah, good, Daniel. We are ready. Same example, but anyway, I would like to rewrite one more time so that you will get a clarity. Class employee, a def constructor, self comma, first one number, next one name, next one salary. Salary, no access. Self dot number equals to number, self dot name equals to name, self dot salary equals to salary. Okay. Within the constructor itself, let us try to print. We should not print, but let's try this. Employee number is self dot number. For your kind information, I am good in copy paste. Name is. Do you think over actually? No. It should be name. The next one, it should be salary. Good. All right. Is code is valid or not actually? Yeah, code is valid. Let's cut it. Then let us create a 3 objects, sir. How many objects actually? 3 objects. E1 object employee. Now chaptara 101 Daniel 10,000. E2 object, E3 object. It should be 1 or 2 I am planning. Prasad. Okay. Yeah, Daniel, we done this example. But let me tell you, for your kind information, let me draw the diagram for this. Okay. Then you will get a clarity. See, your focus should be, you already know what is a class, what is constructor, what is object creation. This you should ever actually. I am trying to explaining about this one. This area is called as instance variable. This area is called as what variable? Instance variable. Instance variable. Okay. Then let me draw the diagram. 3 objects created, Sarji. 3 objects created. First object name is E1. Kada? Second object name is E2. Third object name is E3. It is pointing to E1. Chapter sir, pointing to E2, pointing to E3. Okay. Alright. Now simple, my question is very simple. Just let me know what is the parameter names actually. Number equals to 101. Name equals to Daniel. Thank God you remembered actually. The next one, salary. In the sir, 10,000. Very good. Let's capture the same. Here also. Remember one thing, my terminology. Variable names are same. What is a variable name here? Number. What is a variable name here? Number. What is a variable name here? What is a variable name? Remember that. Vishum gurtunchukondi. I can talk about the definition. What is the next one, Sarji? Prasad. Kada? And here it should be 20,000. Okay. And here 103. Raju. Now simple answer my question. In all 3 objects, what is the same? instance variable name. I'm sorry, name of the variable is same. What is the same, Sarji? Name of the variable. What is the name of the variable? Number, name, salary. Number, name, salary. Number, name, salary, same. But what is the different actually? Data is the different. Yeah, values is the different. What is the different? That is called as instance variable. I understand you didn't understand. Let me tell the definition. Definition చెప్తాను చూడండి. What is the instance variable? You know, if the value of the variable, okay, if the value of the variable, if the value of the variable is changing from object to object, such types of variables are called as a, such type of what exactly mean? Variables are called as instance variable. What variables are? Instance variable. Kind of some deep analysis is required actually. చదువుతారా? If values of the variable. Come on, let us read. If values of the variable is changing from object to object, such type of variables are called as a instance variable actually. So look at the diagram. Yeah, Daniel, the value of the variable is changing. 101, 102, 103. If the values of variable exactly, yeah, Daniel Prasad Raju, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 is changing from what? From where to where actually? Object to such type of variables are called as instance variable. This is the best definition you should ever actually. Okay, so let's take this code. You should understand this. This diagram also important. End of this session, kindly remind me. This diagram I can upload actually. Tomorrow also we have a session. Yeah, I don't have any update from admin actually. Tomorrow also we have session. How to create instance variable? We can create an instance variable where exactly? Within the constructor, or else you can also call as a inside of the constructor. Up to you. Inside of the what subject constructor. Which terminology is comfortable for you, you can use the same actually. Perfect. Now the last point I need to tell. This point is important. How to access instance variable. Chappan sir, how to access instance variable? Yeah, Daniel, can you tell me? I will tell you. How to access instance variable. Accessing what? Instance variable. Accessing instance variable means there are two ways actually. Two ways. First one, within the class, you should understand how to access. Okay. Within the class. Next one will be outside of the class. Outside of the what subject? Class. Repeating again. You should learn 2 points. Within the class, how to access instance variable. That point we are clear. I will cover. Daniel, not only within the class, outside of the class. I wanted to access outside of the class. These 2 points you need to understand actually. Are you clear? Let me tell you these 2 points. These 2 points let me clear. Within the class, simple the answer will be by using self. Answer is by using self actually. By using what, Sarji? Self. By using self. Let me show you. Same code. The same code actually. See, this is the within the class. Class employee. Within the class actually. From here to here, this is the area. Yeah, instance variable you are accessing by using self. By using what, Sarji? Self actually. I would like to take the same example. Same example actually. Daniel, class, constructor. I would like to say within the class. This total area is called as inside of the class, Sarji. What is that? Inside of the class you can access by using self. That's what we are doing actually. That's what we are doing. What is the next one? Outside of the class. This is it. Sir, very, very important. Damn sure interview question. These are all scenarios you should ever actually today. Daniel, what is answer? Yeah, very good, Sarchi. Simple, the answer will be by using object. By using what, Sarchi? Object. Object name. By using object name. By using what name? Let me show you. Such a beautiful code actually. Such a beautiful code. Okay. Let me take the same example. Daniel, delete these are all. Given. Yeah. Now let's just execute these are all code actually. No output. Why? Because I would like to tell here this area where cursor is blinking actually, that area is called as outside of the class. What is that? Do you wanted to access in outside of the class? Yeah, Daniel, I wanted to access. Then object name dot variable name. Object name dot, what is a variable name? Number. Excellent actually. So just try to execute. Wow, such a beautiful. We are fetching the data. We are just trying to getting the data. Conclusion of the story. Instance variable you can access by using object name. No parenthesis. Method we can call by using object name with parenthesis. Method we can call by using object name with parenthesis. Instance variable we can access by using object name no parenthesis. A parenthesis అనేది చాలా important actually, right? Now till now can I access next one also? E1 dot చెప్పండి సార్ name comma E1 dot. Very nice. In one shot we are able to access all. Wow, such a beautiful subject. We can access instance variable by using object name. By using what name? Object name. Important sir, ఇది చాలా important. Same thing actually. Can I copy paste? చెప్పండి సార్. Here it should be E2. Nice. Next one E2. If anyone is coming from Java, same story. In Java also same story. Java, Bava, these are all same actually. Let's execute this. Perfect. Are you clear, Sarji? Good. Now let's take this one. Let us highlight 2 points today actually. That's what about the instance variable. Daniel, can you talk about the access? Yeah, access what? Method and instance variable. Okay, చెప్తాను చూడండి. Method we can access by using object name. We can access by using object name. By using what name, Sarji? Object name with parenthesis. What exactly mean? Parenthesis ఖచ్చితంగా ఉండాలి actually. Next continuation. Instance variable, Daniel. Yeah, చెప్పండి. We can access by using same story. Object name చెప్పండి సార్. No parenthesis. If you are able to understand that point, we are good to go actual. మీకు అర్థమైందా సార్? Very, very important. Method name, object to access. Both are object name only, sir. Method having parenthesis, instance variable having no parenthesis. That's it. Both are object name only. రెండింటిని మనం ఆబ్జెక్ట్ తోనే యాక్సెస్ చేస్తాం. One small overaction. Let me do actual. With object. Here also with object. With parenthesis required. Here I done my overaction actually. Only team, are you clear, sir? మీకు అర్థమైంది అప్పుడు? Please repeat again. What I need to repeat, let me know. Guys, your previous attention is really important. So simple, I have created a class, constructor, instance variable. Do you want to access instance variable actually? Object name dot variable name. Object name dot variable name. Object name dot variable name. That's it. That's it actually. That's it. Okay. I can continue. Can I give a, so maybe we done these are all. This you need to walk through. This theory you need to walk through actually, you will get an idea. I'm sorry. How is weekend actually? Still sleeping mode only. For me also same. My family, they already went for a a holiday vacation actually. I'm alone at my home. Good. Declaring accessing instance variable. We already done this. So you guys kindly please walk through. See, here you can hard code instance variable value also, but that is not a good practice actually. But anyway, I wanted to access this instance variable. Object name dot instance variable name. Object name dot instance variable name. Object name dot instance variable name. This is pure outside of the class. Chappan sir? Outside of the class. In real time, we are using this scenario. We are using this scenario actually. Okay. The next one, instance method. This is what you need to be understand actually. Instance method you need to be understand. Instance method. Good news is in another 10 minutes we are going to close this. Another 10 minutes actually. If method having self as a first parameter. Self as what, Sarji? Self as a first parameter. That is called as instance method. That is called as what method, man? అంటే మెథడ్ కి ఫస్ట్ పారామీటర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఉంటే దాన్ని ఇన్స్టాన్స్ మెథడ్ అంటాం. వాట్ మెథడ్? ఇన్స్టాన్స్ మెథడ్. యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ రైట్? If anybody is coming from Java, self is exactly like this in Java. This keyword in Java actually. If anyone don't know Java, you can ignore my discussion. Next one. Then what is the purpose for the method actually? What is the purpose for instance method? The purpose will be to access or else to perform an operation. To perform an operation by operation. That is the purpose number one. Purpose number two. To use instance variable, Sarji. Chaptara? To use instance variable. Okay. To use instance variable. That's what you need to be understand. First purpose, perform an operation, we already know. Second purpose, just to use instance. Conclusion of the story, class came, object will come. Instance variable came, instance methods will come actually. Please make a note. Why? Because that instance variable where we need to use, sir, inside instance method. Adi interlink idea undal actually. Okay. Let me tell you, no logical thinking. These are all points you need to memorize. Logical thinking ఏం లేదు, పాయింట్స్ మీరు గుర్తుంచుకోవాలి. రిపీట్ రైట్. యా ప్రగతి స్నేహ గారు, యూర్ రైట్ బాస్, యూర్ రైట్. బట్ వీఆర్ నాట్ డిస్కసింగ్. వై? బికాస్ to become as a data scientist, abstraction, encapsulation, data hiding, polymorphism, inheritance, these are all not much important actually. For a full stack Python developer, it is important. We are full stack data scientist actually. Back to the session. Instance methods are methods which work upon instance variable, which act upon instance variables in a class. Instance methods are bind with object, man. Instance methods are what, Saji? Bind. Especially it is going to bind with object. That's why it is called as a instance methods. That's what it is called as what, Sarji? Instance method. The first parameter should be self. Along with self, it can contain what exactly, sir? Other variable also. Good. Make a note. So seems to be class, constructor. Seems to be the first example. I'm repeating again and again actually based on scenario. Class, constructor, parameter, instance variable. Oh, instance variable came. Then we have to use inside instance method actually. M is instance method. M is what? Can I ask you a question? How to access this method? By using object name. By using Yeah, object name with parenthesis. Sir, method with parenthesis required. What is required? With parenthesis. Now let me tell you, this is instance method. In whole data science, more instance methods. Let me prove practically. In practical prove చేస్తాను చూడండి. In whole data science and AI, I can give guarantee 99% using instance methods only. Then you'll prove it practically. Sure. A equals to hello. Yeah. Did you remember A dot upper method? Yeah. A dot lower method. A dot title method. A dot what, Sarji? Title method actually. Now please make a note. With object name, if you are calling any method, instance method, yeah, upper is instance method, lower is instance method, title is instance method actually. Are you clear, Sarji? Good. Let me prove one more example. B equals to 10, 20, 30. B dot append method 99. Am I right? B dot insert method kind of some 0, 99. And B dot count of 10 actually. Sir, again instance method. These are all append method, insert method, count. These are all instance method. Now conclusion of the story. What are all methods till now? I put heading, right? What is that heading? Methods in a class. Chappan sir. Those are all instance methods. Exactly. Those are all instance methods. This is the proof, practical proof. With object name, are you accessing a method? That is called as instance method. That is called as what method, Sarji? With object name, I am calling the method actually. I am calling what, Sarji? Method. Okay. Practical proof. Wow. Only last topic, sir. Self actually. Self. Then once we done this, we can close the discussion. Regarding self. I am repeating again. First I will tell you what it is not actually. First point. Self is not a keyword in Python. Not a keyword in what, Sarji? If it is keyword, check my keywords table actually. This is not available. Again, cinema started, I guess. Self is not a keyword in Python. Self is a instance. Self is a predefined variable. Chappan sir, self is a predefined variable in class. In where exactly? Class actually. Self topic will come. Will come only in whoops actually. Only in what exactly, sir? Whoops. Self is a topic. This topic you can just try to see only in whoops actually, not in functions, not in procedure oriented actually. First of all, these 3 points clear. Self is not a keyword. Then self is what? Self is a predefined variable. Where it will come? In class topic it will come. Especially this topic belongs to whoops. This topic belongs to Ardhenda, sir? Good. Now Daniel, what is the purpose for self? Purpose of self purpose actually. Very, very important, sir. By using self, especially 3 things we can do. Okay. 3 things we can do actually. 3 things we can do. The first one. Yeah. To create constructor, to create what exactly, sir? Constructor. We are using as a syntax. We are using as what exactly? Syntax. First 2 parameters should be self actually. Did you remember? First 2 parameters should be self. Same thing like that. To create instance variable. Chappan sir, to create instance variable self is required. The next one, exactly same story. To create a method. To create what, Sarji? Method here also, especially instance method. Especially what method? Instance method. First parameter should be self. First parameter should be what, Sarji? Self actually. These 3 is the important purpose. Repeating again, self purpose. To create constructor, first parameter should be self. To create instance variable, I guess, self dot number equals to number, self dot name equals to name, blah, blah, blah. To create instance method, first parameter should be self actual. That's what you need to be understand regarding the self. Self also having another name. Self also called as, ఇంకా మనం ఏమైనా కాల్ చేస్తామంటే current class object search. చెప్తారా what it is actually? కరెంట్ క్లాస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అని కూడా మనం కాల్ చేయొచ్చు. దట్స్ వాట్ యు నీడ్ టు బి అండర్స్టాండ్. All right, then that's what you need to be understand. So you guys need to walk through. These are all. Self is a predefined variable in Python. This variable belongs to the current class object. This variable belongs to current class object. Self variable we can use to create a below things actually: constructor, instance variable, instance method. Constructor first parameter should be self. Instance variable self dot name equals to name, kind of actually. By using self we can access instance variable also within the class. Did you notice actually? That's what I covered. Instance method, by using self we can create instance method. We can create what such instance method, right? Then let me cover the last topic actually. The topic name is a method plus return combination. Return plus method. Yeah. Regarding the return keyword, regarding what such return keyword, we already know one combination. What is that combination? Return plus function. Chappan sir, return plus function. The next one today, let me introduce return plus what such return plus method actually. Return plus method. Can I give a small recap return plus function? I hope you already know this. Can I give a small recap? Yamantara? Yeah, Daniel, please. Sure. If a function having return statement, that function calling we need to assign into variable. Very good, boss. Very good. def balance. Hello. Please wake up. Return $10,000 or else $1 lakh actually. $1 lakh. $1 lakh. Okay. So if a call balance, what happened? Output will be only hello. Output be only what Saji? Hello actually. Output is only hello. Yep. Are you clear? But I wanted to print that $1 lakh. How to print? B equals to. Then print of what Saji? B actually. Now the point. See, you already know actually. If a function having written, what Saji? Written. Yeah. If a function having written,
We need to.
then that function calling, then we need to assign variable to that function calling. Then we need to assign variable to that function calling. That's what you need to be understood. Make ardhaina Saji? Okay, good. Now let me cover return please what combination? Wow, same story man. Just what I need to do, just I need to replace with the function word. If a method, that's it, method having written, then we need to assign variable to that method calling. That's it. Apart from that, nothing. Instead of function, replace with method. Replace with, let me show you one small example. Meeku oka clarity vastadi. Okay? Yeah, good. Class SBI Bank. DEF. Balance. Sir, self, a kind of print off. Hello, same code actually. I wanted to execute. Return $1 lakh. $1 lakh actually. Good. Class method return. Chapani class method return. Sir, first point. Can I call balance directly? No. How to call, Daniel? How dare you have to call actually? Chapani sir. S equals to create an object SBI bank actually. I followed the naming standard. Class name capital letter actually. Then what is the next point, sir? S dot balance actually. Very good sir. Very good. Then what is output you will get actually? Meeku output emochundi hello. That's it. But I wanted to print that 1 lakh also. What I need to do? B equals to like that actually. Now you can print what exactly, sir? B. Now put chudani. If a method having written, that method calling we need to assign into variable. Ante kada? Sir, previous example, this example, only object is the difference. Did you understand? Perfect man. Perfect actually. Mali cheppandara? Class, method, return. First till here you already know. If a class contain method, we need to create an object. With object name we need to call method. But if a method having written, do one thing. That method calling assign into variable. That method calling, can I tell you one small beauty? method calling assigning into variable, function calling assigning into variable. No trainer never deliver like this actually. Trust me. Bold statement this one. Even if anybody already know Python, చాలా మంది పైథాన్ తెలిసిన వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. You don't know this statement actually. I'm sure on this. Am I right or not, Sach? Okay. Very, very important. Let's take this example. That's it, Saji. That's it. That's it. I would like to tell this is the second one. The beauty is we done with the whoops. We done with whoops actually. We done with whoops, object oriented, and kind of some inheritance. Next one, polymorphism. These are all during interview discussion I will cover. During what discussion, Sarji? Interview discussion I will cover. Till now what I covered, if you know about this one, you guys will understand advanced topics actually. When I say advanced topics, data analysis you will understand, machine learning you will understand, deep learning you will understand, and many more actually, many more. Are you clear, sir? Class, object, method, instance variable, how to call a method, how to call instance variable, constructor. If you know these are all things, you can easy to understand. Okay. Maybe let me close oops topic we done, Sarji. Oops topic we done. Okay. Let me close.